Hey there, West Michigan. Thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens. It's been a beautiful Thursday across West Michigan. Lots of sunshine and milder temperatures. In fact, first sunset that we've had in a while. Got a view of it through the trees there from Alicia and Fremont. Thanks for sharing this weather photo with us. Of course, if you ever want to share a weather photo to us here at 13 on your side, you can find me on social media. Meteorologist Michael Behrens on Facebook and at Mike Behrens WX on the X, Twitter, Instagram, and Threads. Your temperatures today hit highs near 50 for many spots, including 51 in Fremont, 50 Kalamazoo and South Haven, 47 in Grand Rapids. Above average for this time of the year, but not far off from the forecast. Told you 46, hit 47, brings the accuracy streak to 3 days in a row with only 5 misses in the last month of forecasting. When it comes to tomorrow, temperatures will continue upward. That's why 13 Weather Ball remains lit up in red as warmer temperatures are ahead.
The 13 Weather Ball is sponsored by LaFontaine Lincoln Grand Rapids.
And those temperatures, of course, going to stay fairly mild tonight as well. In fact, we're about as cold as we're going to get this evening, down to 37 here at 1020 in Grand Rapids, 43 Muskegon, 40 in Battle Creek. Those temperatures going to stay relatively stable throughout the rest of the overnight as winds continue in from the south, pulling in that milder air. We'll see partly cloudy skies through tonight, but we'll cloud things back over as we work our way through the day tomorrow. And those clouds will come with temperatures that do make it into the 50s. Thanks to the southerly wind. We'll reach a high of 52 tomorrow after a low of 37 here tonight. Saturday, we'll see increased temperatures still, even with rain in the forecast. That's because things get fairly windy. Cloudy, windy with scattered showers mostly in the morning. High of 54 as we head into the weekend. Tracking those winds out there, we'll watch not too much in the way of breezy conditions overnight, but by tomorrow, we will get gusts back up into the 20 to 30 mile per hour range. That increases as we head into the weekend. You can see by Saturday morning already 30-plus wind gusts hitting southwestern portions of Michigan. That'll peak as high as the 40s potentially for certain spots across the region as we head through the day Saturday, with winds starting to duck off some as we head into the later part of the afternoon. But it's going to be a pretty windy start to your Saturday. For now, though, just cloud cover across the region. This cloud's going to continue to increase again as we head through tonight. You can see a few sprinkles on the radar out there. I don't think any of that going to reach ground level here this evening. Your hour-by-hour forecast shows an increase in cloud cover that continues through tonight. Maybe a peak of sunshine out there early tomorrow, but by the time we make our way deeper into the evening, it's going to pretty much be overcast skies once again. The southerly winds keep temperatures mild throughout the day. No rain expected for Friday. As we work our way toward Friday night, that does start to change, but not until after midnight. We'll watch showers down to the southwest head into the region. The best chance, I'm going to say, for rain on Saturday is going to be in the first half of the day. Once you get into the evening, it's not going to be such a chance for rain. This rain pushes through. Again, mostly done before lunch. Afternoon, maybe some scattered showers, but most of the rain in the first half of the day. As we work our way into Sunday, well, more changes keep coming. Winds start to come in from the northwest, and that's when we see a small chance for a little bit of scattered light rain, light snow here across West Michigan. Not expecting any real accumulation or major impacts from it, but spots that get under the right lake effect band may see a little bit of snow stick to the ground here, but overall, these impacts will be very small as we head through Sunday. Biggest thing is going to be the drop in temperatures. Here's temperatures out there for tomorrow, though. Lots of 50s across the lakeshore. Those temperatures will also be in the 50s for our northern counties and still holding on to the 50s. Grand Rapids down to Kalamazoo. Look for a high in the low 50s for your Friday. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. Temperatures will continue through the 50s next 2 days, but then that big drop comes as we head into Sunday. Temperatures falling to a high of just 36 for Sunday. If that small rain snow chance will stay pretty quiet after the weekend. Breezy to start the week, but temperatures will make their way back up into the mid 40s as we head toward next Friday. And it's certainly the season many would call cold season, but can actual cold and wintry weather itself make you sick? Verify reporter Brandon Lewis has the answer.
Colder temperatures are on the way for most of the country, and Verify viewer David sent us a text asking if someone can get sick just from being out in cold or rainy weather, as claimed in a popular old wives' tale. So, let's verify. Can cold or rainy weather make you sick? Our sources are the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Johns Hopkins Medicine, the Mayo Clinic, and Virtua Health. A cold is a minor infection of the nose and throat that the Mayo Clinic and Virtua Health say you can catch through two primary methods. One is from airborne droplets spread when an infected person coughs or sneezes nearby. The other is when someone touches a contaminated surface and then touches their eyes, nose, or face. Both sources say you can catch a cold regardless of what the weather is like outside. So it's false that cold or rainy weather can make you sick, although it can indirectly make you more vulnerable to an illness. Johns Hopkins Medicine explains when the weather is bad, we spend more time indoors surrounded by other people, which increases our chances of encountering a sick person. The CDC recommends washing your hands often and to avoid touching your face to reduce the risk of catching a cold. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
And now to some environment news. A federal court has kicked back a lawsuit filed by the state against the Grand Rapids Airport Authority to a lower court in Kent County. The lawsuit is related to groundwater contamination caused by PFAS in a foam used when the airport tests firefighting equipment. The state sued the airport authority, claiming it had not addressed the contamination properly. The airport says it is mandated by the federal government to use the firefighting foam, and for that reason, the issue should be decided in a federal court. In a statement, the airport authority said it's been working on remediation efforts for 5 years and has added a new water service to 250 homes in Cascade Township at no cost to homeowners or to taxpayers. And staying with PFAS, water samples taken from a former landfill in Lowell have tested positive for PFAS. The landfill was located on Ware Road and operated by the city from 1958 until it closed in 1983 due to improper management. People living in the area get their drinking water from ground wells. In a statement, the city said the state does not think it is necessary to restrict water usage, but out of an abundance of caution, EGLE may begin testing individual wells. The city has asked the state to schedule a meeting for the public to ask questions. And in Lansing, Governor Gretchen Whitmer is planning to transition all of the state's government's fleet to zero-emission vehicles. The governor signed an executive directive this week directing all light-duty vehicles to be converted to zero-emission vehicles by 2033 and all medium to heavy-duty vehicles converted by 2040. The governor says this move will reduce air pollution, help boost demand for Michigan-made electric vehicles, and lower the cost of fuel and maintenance. The UAW applauded the move, saying it will help Michigan auto workers on the job. And as we continue our countdown to Christmas, a West Michigan robotics team is breathing new life into an old favorite.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
That there is Chris Moose, a relic of the old Muskegon Mall in the 1980s. In 2018, the manager of the Lakes Mall found Chris in a basement and teamed up with the Fruitport High School robotics team to bring Chris back to life.
Sitting in a garage for about 17 years. It had definitely gotten a lot of dust.
He had no electromechanical parts still in him. It was just the head. And we had to build a frame for him, put new pneumatics into the system so we can control his mouth and eyes and head movements.
Chris Moose is now up and running and on display inside the Lakes Mall to bring this old tradition of holiday joy to a whole new generation. And another great holiday tradition for many here in West Michigan, of course, is donating to the Toys for Tots toy drive, and they certainly need your help this year. If you can help out those kids in need this holiday season, we're continuing to collect donations. We're asking the community to donate new unwrapped toys that will go toward families across West Michigan. You can text TOYS to 616-559-1310 in order to find drop-off locations near you, or you can shop online. You can use that same text link to find our Amazon wish list. And now you're up to date with the latest forecast here in West Michigan and some environment news. You can always find more online at 13onyourside.com or by downloading our news and weather apps. For now, though, thanks for watching 13 Plus. I'm meteorologist Michael Behrens.